Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. This is Niflheim Final 2 V2 10x10 on the ladder with two noobs. BullyDozer, no, Maitz noob and BullyDozer noob. BullyDozer playing UEF. First land, Maitz noob, Cybern. As always, first land. So, BullyDozer wondering if he can build his mechs without moving. I think the answer is no. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe this is the side you can build your mexes, but generally kind of delay mexes a bit. Use the reclaim instead. Build more PGens instead of focusing on the mex upgrades. There is a new video from Heaven, a new tutorial video on generic build orders. And I haven't watched it yet, but it is like 20 minutes long, so it goes through quite a lot of stuff, and I'm sure it's generally very good info to check out, especially if you're new to the game or relatively low rated. So definitely check that out. Also check out Mounted's channel. I put up a cast recently. He's looking at a POV versus myself. So factories, only 5 pigeons, so that's a mistake from BullyDozer, I would say. You can see here the power is far too low on this map. You need more than 5 pigeons. Also, if you're going to assist your ACU with an engineer, you need to add an extra pigeon, because the engineer is going to drain about 35 power for building a land factory. So you're going to need at least one more pigeon if you're going to have an engineer assist your ACU. So generally you would have, factory and then 5 pigeons and then second factory. So you need 6 or even 7. Maitz over here, we can see he has 8 pigeons. He's not assisting very much, so he could definitely improve his build order a bit, get some more engineers assisting his commander, get those factories built a bit faster. Mantis trying to slip in between the lines, but he should be taken out. Engineers seem quite safe for both sides, not much raiding happening. This could be some damage. You can see here all this mass. I would definitely send an early engineer to go start taking this. It's extremely valuable. Third air from Maitz. He's just making interceptors, scout flying overhead to see what BullyDozer has. And he may just spot the bomber. He does. Well, it was on the screen for quite a while. And it may be spotted by the scout as well. Yeah, it's already targeted. The bomber, not going to do much, takes out the mantis and half of its wreck. And now the bomber is no more. White Snoop doing better on the reclaim. See, BullyDozer not investing the APM necessary to grab this stuff here. Might's already taken it with a factory attack move. But BullyDozer going to be faster to all of this plateau reclaim. Thanks to this edge build factory. It's a bit faster than Maitz, and he's actually given a move order, probably by accident. So not a huge amount happening right now. Maitz quite slow to the bottom. Didn't send any engineer in his ACU. Built a lot of stuff in the base before leaving. Built a lot of stuff without much assist, so he is gonna be behind on his expansions. Certainly behind on this reclaim. It's already gone for BullyDozer. Let's see his mass burnout. Maybe we see some T2 on the way. No. You can kind of tell when a factory's upgrading because these two things start going up for the UEF factories. Sure we'll see T2 land before too long. Very common versus Cybran. These pillars are very, very good against Mantis. He's just very good in general. Some tanks sent across just to prevent any sort of drops here, which are quite common on either plateau. As we can see, actually, Maitz has dropped here and stolen quite a lot of reclaim. Most of it's gone now. So very nice work from Maitz there. It's the kind of thing you need to do to get an advantage, and it looks like he has quite a few units on the bottom that he can use to push and attack these mexes and threaten the Hydro and the airbase at the back. We have two T2 mexes. Only one just started for Maitz, none complete. And on Niflheim, you don't actually have that many mexes. It's kind of deceiving, slightly deceptive. See, only 12 mexes right now, so that's very little income. So you have to. It's really good to use the reclaim that you get at the start, which is going to run out very soon. Like by 10 minutes, it should basically be all gone. You kind of need to invest in some mexes because you don't have many mex points to grab, so you want to make some T2 mexes. We have gestures, so I assume we have air control. Is he just going for a gesture snipe on BullyDozer? He could be.
Commander under attack.
Gestures moving to the bottom. How many interceptors do we have? 23. 27, so very even numbers. It's going to come down to micro and maybe if there's any anti-air in the area. Now the pillars have appeared and they're going to clean up this army. The mexes aren't even going to die. Significant reclaim left for BullyDozer. And the Jester is just going to work on this army, which has actually potential to break through. He should take out the Hydra there. That'd be a good kill, but instead he's running away. Big army on the top coming for these mexes, and unlike BullyDozer, Maitz does not have a T2 army to clean this up. The Jesters are going to get destroyed by these mobile anti-airs. Mobile anti-airs. My voice. Oh, we have a factory here that's just going to get reclaimed. Or just killed. Bit late to be attempting some edge build factory. Yeah, Gestures are similar in cost to T2 gunships. They have far less health. Also don't have AoE. So they're not very good versus, well, in comparison to T2 gunships. But being able to get them on the T1 stage is very, very, very useful. Maitz has no upgrade. He's just here looking for some kills. Ooh, he's going to take a lot of damage. There's so many pillars there. I think we need a whole bunch more Medusa in this mix. Did these just get dropped? Did he just drop those rhinos there? No. Well, I don't see a transport or a dead one. T2 PGen going up now. Let's see the economy. Only 2 T2 maxes. And big lack of radar coverage on the top. He has some reclaim he desperately needs to get. We have so much power overflow. I think this T2 PGen is probably unnecessary. BullyDozer. Let's see what he has on. Looks in a very solid position right now. 6 T2 maxes. and a very nicely balanced economy. He has some overflow, so he could make an AC upgrade or something. And he has significant army. Let's see, 28 pillars. I can see some dying here. One problem, his army is quite spread out. Now he's moving some up to his commander. Looks like he just finished another T2 P-Gen somewhere. Yeah, maybe overkill on the P-Gens, but looks pretty good from him. He looks in a commanding position. More economy, more army. And he's moving to T3 and queuing up Titans. So understandably he moves to T3. Certainly a good idea because you would expect Maitz to be going for loyalists. But actually Maitz investing quite a lot in T2 land. He went quite late to T2 land as well. So we have significant army. So maybe BullyDozer does not have more of an army. I don't think he does, in fact. Let's see, 11,000 mass. Yeah, slightly more than BullyDozer, because these rhinos are more expensive than pillars. But the Titans are here. Titans, why? And now BullyDozer going for tactical missile. He has lost his top expansion and repaid the favor. This army is in a very bad position. It's just gonna leave reclaim. And this stealth gun commander is looking for targets to overcharge. Oh, there go 3 pillars. More on the way. It's even the power of the Medusa stun. Very, very good versus pillars. Titan dropped on top. I feel like it could lose to T1. Titan is not actually that good versus T1 because it has such a low range that it's always going to take damage. So unless you actually prevent it from taking damage and only let it lose shield, then it's not very good versus T1. It's better versus T2, really. Pillars are more useful versus T1. If you're afraid of your poor Percy's getting killed by T1 arties and stuff, you're probably better building pillars and mixing them in. And we do have Percy's coming out now instead of... Oh, this is a big air fight. And there's a flak. This is a very bad place. He tried to bomb the TMD. And there's 2 flaks at least underneath this army, underneath this air fight. And that's crucially, yeah, that's a bad loss for BullyDozer. Bad place to fight. And this ACU TML has not killed anything that I know of. Let's see. You'd have to walk a lot further to actually kill this. If he was up here, it would actually be a better position to TML from. So if we see, he could be here then, and that's less exposed than being all the way up here. You're a lot further away from the base, you can see. So from here he could kill everything as well, and also bypass this TMD and force more TMD in a different angle. But right now he needs to just kind of leave because he has no air and he has no flak really. We have 7 flaks, but not near his commander. Nice air scouts giving vision where he doesn't have radar. But he's lost his whole top expansion and he's losing some units, quite a few units to this. Just a few units to this gun commander actually. This was a T2 mech for sure. Has been killed. He's lost these mechs frequently, keeps losing them. And now the loyalists are out and they're gonna do very, very well versus pillars. T1 bomber. Oh, is he actually gonna kill it? It's gonna be close. It is gonna die. Shoot. Time to shoot. Launch. Oh no. Well, we saw one T2 PJ go down there. But he is stalling mass now, so this missile is going to build way too slow. And there'll be more TMD up. So not a good investment so far with the ACU TML. That's a target right there. If he could still hold his top position, then he could have more targets, force a lot more TMD. And without air, it's hard to snipe. T2 drop over here, looking to take out mexes, and actually loses the transport. Bit of a waste. They're quite expensive, but the drop is pretty good, and this loyalist can run down here and kill this T2 mechs. If there's no reaction, we have a T1 transport gonna drop a Percival. Percivals are extremely good versus loyalists. Oh, he dropped a bit too far. This guy's gonna run away. Percivals kill a loyalist in 2 shots. Very little overkill. So they are very, very good. Loyalists done, making a huge difference, pulling these Percies way out of position. And this looks very bad for BullyDozer. Trying to make his T3 P-Gen. He's lost so much of his army. He's gonna lose this T2 Max back here. He's gonna lose this position again. There's a lot of reclaim being left. Bit of a push here. It's quite disjointed, however. But he could actually come in and kill some stuff, but even if he kills some P-Gens, it's not going to be too important, I think. This ACU TML was not very good. Yeah, T2 mechs did die, and now we have 2 Percies up on this plateau. He's going to have to get those back down because he needs them. Needs every Percy he can get. Pillar desperately trying to kill T2 mechs. They have a lot of HP, but they don't have a lot of damage. So they're actually quite bad. Once you get them in low numbers, they take a long time to kill anything that's been upgraded. Now the army looks a lot different. We have 9. Oh, we only have 2 loyalists left, and we have 9 bricks. 15 Percivals. That's a lot. He needs to not waste them though. This army can't be left here. It's only a matter of time before it just gets taken out. It's a huge waste right now. This is gonna die and leave a lot of reclaim. A lot of Medusa coming after. This guy's gonna go down to Medusa. And bricks. There's a brick in here somewhere, or 2 even. Not good. 3, 4 bricks. A lot of reclaim left right in the doorstep again. No radar. These T3 units have a huge difference between their vision and their gun range. Here we have another Percival getting picked off. 2 in fact. And all these trades are going to make the army a lot worse. We still have 15 thanks to production, but now we have 14 bricks, so big difference. And then you put in the differential of all the reclaim that's on Maitz's side, and he looks in a good position right now. He has a T3 mechs as well in his base. We don't have a T3 Max for BullyDozer, and he probably has not spotted the T3 Max from Maitz. Now we had a T3 P-Gen, so do we see T3 Air or anything? The economy has switched, and Maitz now has a 50% generated mass advantage. Reclaim wise, Maitz only slightly ahead, but he has stuff to reclaim right now. He's already taken these Percival wrecks. See, very quick in taking this bottom expansion now. Top still is missing. A Percival dropped on this plateau. I don't think that's a very good option. Unless you can kill this mech, there's not much value. I mean, dropping some Titans would be... You drop a Titan and some flak, and you can run down here and kill this mech. But a Percival is just going to take too long. BullyDozer not able to push here because he has no radar. And he has 11 Percivals. That's almost his entire army. Well, actually, it's half his army right here. He can't push with it. Maybe, I think some ACU shield or some sort of ACU push is very, very good. Get in and overcharge the bricks and the loyalists with the help of your Percivals, mobile shields, flak. He gets a very good strategy. So his ACU upgrades are very powerful. But this it's just so dangerous. You can't do this. You can't not have radar. Now, once you do get a sight of them, you gotta target fire all of them because now, again, he can't shoot again. And if you don't win the fight here and push on, or at least hold the position, it's all reclaim for Maitz. So it's really dangerous to be playing around here. And all that he's doing at the minute is denying the reclaim he's left and a couple of mexes. Ooh, this was, I think that was T2. We have some dead transports with, units, very expensive units in them. We also had a failed transport here. T3 Air for Maitz, what's he gonna make? Well, he's continuing to eco, make his T3 mexes. You can see he has his air factory surrounded. Be nice to have a T3 P-Gen, but I think this one is in the way. Even having T1 P-Gens around the air factory is good. Better than nothing. First of all, what is the plan? What is the plan? You can see you still have the score advantage. He spotted T3 Air. 27 Percivals versus only 19 bricks, so they're just so spread out. You gotta get them all in one place. I mean, he could push for the base, but he needs everything in the same area. Stealth now doing quite well. One of the stealth bots that's taken out. Percies are so good, they really are. But now this is a bigger army of bricks, and they're gonna kill these Percies very quickly. Yeah, bricks versus Percies is just no contest really. Percies are far better, especially in this specific matchup. Stealth bot gets taken out finally, and we have a T2 radar at the front, so he has vision. Strap bomber, doing massive damage to splash, allowing it to hit all the Percies. And now air fight. There's no flak under here, so just all of the interceptors are going to be lost for BullyDozer. Maitz has 2 strap bombers and can do massive damage to these Percy's. Percy's now have to retreat. He has nothing to deal with the strap bombers here, and all this reclaim. Look at all of that for Maitz. Maitz now on 60k reclaim. BullyDozer only coming up on 50k now. And a massive victory won here as well for Maitz. It looks very good for him. 3 strats now moving to the air grid. And this is not shielded. BullyDozer says GG. Everything he had just got strap bombed. All of his Percys are dead, barring a few scattered around. But most of his army was dead, and on Maitz's side, look at all this. It's a lot of reclaim. So well played Maitz to come back. He was definitely behind in this game. I think behind in economy for quite a while. Behind in his army, but he came back gradually. BullyDozer had some trouble holding his parts of the map. His ACUTML was not useful. I think he killed just one T2P gem, that's all. Wasn't able to kill the TMDs. He tried to bomb them with 2 on bombers, which is a good decision to try that, but lost all of his air and wasn't able to do much damage. Yeah, I think this is a better position for TML on this map, up on this plateau here. Much better. But yeah, well played, Maitz. Difficult to fight against the Percys, but a lot easier once you get some Cybern strats out. They help a lot. GG. Well played. See you next time, guys.